So in this video tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you guys some step by step of all the campaign objectives that we have on the TikTok Ads Manager, right? Because in the past video tutorials, I've already shown you guys everything I need to know about the campaign level, the ad group level, and also the ad level. So what I want to show you guys right now is how to create campaign, or how to set up campaign for each of these ad objectives. So I'm going to be starting with the first one, so I'm not going to be wasting time. So click on create as usual. So once you do that, you just have to wait for it to load properly. So the first campaign objective that we have here is reach, right? So I'm going to be showing you guys how to create a reach campaign. I'm going to show you guys how to create traffic, video view, community interaction, down to the last option here. So I'm going to show you guys how to create each of these campaigns. So the first thing that you're going to do is to click on this select button here. So click on select. So once you click on it, it means we're going to be creating the campaign using the reach objective, right? So you can see by the right hand side, choose the objective to tell more people about your product, services, or company. So basically, if you are using this option, your aim is not to make a sale. Your aim is actually, but that does not mean that you cannot make a sale from a rich campaign, right? You can actually make a sales from rich campaign, but then your primary goal is not to make a sale. So your primary goal is to create an awareness. So you can see right under the this you say awareness, right? Under this rich campaign, you can say awareness. So your aim is actually to create awareness for probably your brand or your product that you have. Maybe you have a new product that you want to launch in the market, and you want the product to get to a large number of people, for people to be aware that okay, a certain product or something like this, or our brand is in the market at the moment. So if you want to do something like that, that your aim is not to make a sale, like your aim is to let people know that something like this actually exists now, or maybe your product are out of stock and you have restocked the product, and you want to like tell people that oh, this product that haven't been available all this while is now available on our store. So you can do something like this, right? So I'm not going to be wasting time, I'll be jumping straight. So select the reach campaign, like I said. There, if you want, you can give your campaign a name, but then it's not about if you want here, it's very important. So always ensure to give your campaign a name. So after you've given your campaign a name, if you like, you can put off this campaign budget optimization. So if you don't want to do that at this level, there's no problem, you can also do it at the what's it called, at the ad group level. But then I'm just going to put it on campaign budget optimization. So enter the budget of choice. How much is this? 50,000? No. So we want to be spending a 5,000 naira daily, right? So click on continue. Then once you click on continue, the ad group level, which is the second stage, right, of your ad setup. So in this setup, you can see placement, right? So for this placement, this advert is going to show strictly on the TikTok app. It's not going to show anywhere outside of TikTok, like CapCut or Pango. It's not going to show in any of these places. So the ad is strictly going to show on TikTok. Then you click on this advanced setting, you can see user comment, allow video download, allow video sharing. So like I explained to you guys previously, you just have to allow this, right? So you don't need to put any of them off, except probably for a reason that is best known to you. But then the primary thing that you're supposed to do is just to leave everything on as it is. Then the next thing is your demographic, right? Your targeting. So we are in Nigeria, right? So Nigeria is selected for us. So if you're in Ghana, Kenya, or any other country, your country will be selected for you as default, right? Then the age, like I always say, make sure to select the age range of people that are interested in what you do. So if you're selling a product that is probably a product that is needed by elderly people, you can select from this 45 to 55 plus, right? But then if your product is something that is not needed by these people, you don't need to target them, because even though they will come across your ad, but they don't need it, so they're not going to purchase from you. So I'm just going to leave it on off for the sake of this tutorial. Then your gender, make sure to select the right gender, and if it is the both gender that need your product, leave it on both gender. And also your language. So like in Nigeria or in most African countries, I think we speak English, right? So you just need to search for English and put it on English. And one thing you need to know is that if you put this thing on English, that you are targeting people who are speaking English, Then your ad also need to be in English as well, because it's not going to make sense whereby you are targeting people that are speaking English, but then your video ad is in French or is in another language entirely. So you're just going to be wasting your ad budget, right? So you would not want to do that. And also for your audience, you don't need to do anything primarily here in this your audience. Then the only place that you can touch at the moment is this interest and behavior, right? So I have explained this deeply before, so I'm not going to be wasting time here again. So make sure to go through the audience, which is your interest, video interaction, creator interactions, hashtag interactions, and the rest of them, right? So go through them, select the ones that are best appropriate or best in line with what you do. So the ones that are aligned with what you do, just need to select those ones. And in a scenario whereby you cannot find anyone that aligns with what you do, there's no problem. You just have to leave it the way it is, and TikTok algorithm is going to find people who are interested in your product. So recently, I have not been doing this. I don't do interest targeting at all. So all I make sure I do is to invest heavily on my video content, so that the TikTok algorithm can actually show my video to the right set of people that are interested in everything I have said verbally in the video. Also, your device targeting, right? So for your device targeting, you can decide to target people who are using Android or iOS. But then you can actually do this if you are running an ad, probably for like an app installation or something. But if you're not doing any of these things, it is better you leave it on. All right, you want to target people who are using both Android device and iOS device. Then once that is done, what you need to pay most attention to here is this brand safety and suitability. So in this section that we have brand safety and suitability, click on it here. Then come to where we have a inventory filter. So this option that we have inventory filter, you can see the option, right? Expanded, standard, and limited. So always ensure that it is on this standard, right? So you can read the instructions here for yourself. But then I don't want to make the video to be long, so read the instructions here. So basically what this inventory filter is all about is to make sure that your video ad will show in line with videos that are not like maybe a porn video, or video that has to like violate TikTok policy or something like that, like adult content, to ensure that your video ad do not show up alongside the adult content or something like that. So always make sure to put it on standard. It's very, very safe for you and also your business. Then your budget and location, if you remember, we've already selected our budget at the campaign level. And also I told you guys that if you do not select your budget at the campaign level, you can also have the chance or the privilege to select it at the ad group level. But because we've selected it at the campaign level, that is why the option is no longer available for us at the ad group level. Then for your campaign, like when you intend to start the campaign, right? So for me, what I actually do is I prefer to start my campaign from the next day. So I'm setting up the campaign, and like this is 6 p.m., right? Like 5 minutes past 6 here in Nigeria. So if I want to start this particular campaign, I'm going to start it from tomorrow, which is first, right? First April. And also the time, I don't want to start by 6 p.m. tomorrow. So probably I want the ad to start running by maybe 4 a.m. tomorrow. So I'm going to put it on 4 a.m. Click on OK. Then I'm going to click on OK here again. So this means that by tomorrow 4 a.m., this particular ad will start serving to people. Meanwhile, once this ad is done, the ad is approved, the ad will not run. But then, however, the ad will be approved, but it will not run, like it will not start serving to people until this time comes. So once this time comes, the ad will now start running and serving to people. I also show you guys that you can also set a start and end date. Let's say this particular one, if you remember, we're always setting a start date, but then we don't have any ending date. So since we don't have any ending date, it means we are going to be monitoring the campaign and pause it manually, or probably when our money has been exhausted, something like that. But then if you don't want to like go through that route, probably you may forget or something, right? So you can come here and put start and end it. So this means that we are starting this ad on so day, and then by April 14, which is exactly 2 weeks, 6 p.m., this ad is going to stop. So if you don't want the ad to run for that 2 weeks, you can adjust it. Probably if you want to run the ad for like maybe 24 hours, so you can come here, the ad will start on Wednesday, and on Thursday this ad is going to stop by exactly 6 p.m. And if you don't want it to stop by 6 p.m., if you want it to stop by 11 p.m., it's still possible. You can put it like this: 23. So once this time comes, 23:00, which is 11 p.m. Nigerian time, the ad is going to like stop running. So these are everything that you guys need to know when it comes to budget and scheduling, right? Then the next thing is bidding and optimization. So we are bidding for reach, like, because the aim is to get the ad or the video to as many people as possible. Like, the target is not to make a sale, right? The target is to get the video or whatever to as many people as possible. Then you see, based on your ad group setting, you can't use target frequency, select frequency cap. Now we have target frequency and also frequency cap, right? So I'm going to be making sure to explain the two for you guys. So let me go through this again, because I needed to show you guys how this thing works. I'm gonna put it on start and end continuously. Let me see. Okay, now the option is available now. So I want to show you guys this option of frequency, right? Target frequency and frequency cap. But now let me put this cursor on the frequency. So from the frequency, you can see that control how often people see your ad. Target frequency is the average number of times a person will be shown your ad within a set period of time. Frequency cap is the maximum number of time a person will be shown your ad within a set period of time. So this target frequency, now let me put it on this target frequency. So what this means is that in within 7 days, the person will see your ad average of 2 times. Like what they say is an average, which means people can see your ad more than 2 times in these 7 days, and people can see your ad less than 1 time in these 7 days, and also people can see your ad exactly 2 times in these 7 days. That is what it means. But then, like, this show ads 4 times every 7 days, it's still the same thing. People can see your ad more than 4 times, and people can see your ad more below the 4 times, and people can see your ad exactly 4 times within these 7 days. That is what it means. So it is up to you now to sit down and plan what exactly will work for your business. However, this frequency cap, it means this is the maximum number of times that you want people to see your ad within a specific number of days. So now let's say show your ads no more than 3 times every 7 days. So this means that within these 7 days exactly, people are going to see your ad just only 3 times. So apart from these 3 times, people are not going to see your ad 1 time, people are not going to see your ad 4 times, but exactly 3 times. Then show your ad no more than once a day. So this means that for as long as this ad will continue running, each person will be served your ad 1 time in a day. So 1 time in 24 hours. So if they have shown me your ads today, they are not going to show me that particular ad again. They wait till tomorrow. So that is what it means. So this is like a more precise option compared to the target frequency. So, but then if you have budget, like if you have money, there's no need to go with this route of a frequency cap. You can go with target frequency, most especially if you are running an ad for a big brand that has the money. So there's no point in going for frequency cap. Then you can also do custom frequency cap as well. You can put it on this custom frequency cap. So once you put it on this custom frequency cap, what it means is that you can actually select the number of times and also the number of days that you want people to be seeing your ad. So now, like, what it is as default right now is 3 times in one day. So this means that if we go by this route of 3 times in one day, what it means that each person will be served ad 3 times in every 24 hours. But then if you want it to be like one, it means that each person will see our ad 1 time in 24 hours. And now, if you want each person to see your ad maybe 1 time in 3 days, it's still possible. You show your ad to one person in 3 days. So, what it means that if this person has seen your ads today, the person will not see your ad again till the next 3 days before the person will be served your ad again. So, it is up to you to sit down and put it in consideration. It is up to you to sit down and then negotiate, or how will I put that in English right now? So it is up to you to sit down and then plan what exactly is going to work for your business. So because what works for Mr. A may not work for Mr. B. So that is why it is very, very important that you test a whole lot of things to see the one that is going to give you the best result. So from that, you see bid control. So you don't need to do anything with this bid control. You see, it is even set as optional here, right? So you need to leave it blank. You don't need to put any figure here. So now let me explain what it means. So this bid control, it means you are telling TikTok Ads Manager how much to charge you per impression, like per each person that is going to be served your ad. How much are you willing to pay? Now, you're just starting the ad for the very first time. I think I have explained this before. You're just starting the ad for the very first time, so you don't know how much your cost per impression will be. So this naira is like price per thousand impressions. You don't know how much it will be. So since you don't know how much it will be, it's not advisable to put any figure. Like it's not advisable to put any figure here at all. So all you have to do is to just allow the ads to run for a while, probably like 5 to 7 days. So after the ad has run for like 5 to 7 days, then you can come back to check your metrics. So from your metrics, you can actually determine how much you are being charged. So now that you already have an idea how much you are being charged, then you can come here to set up a new campaign and then include this bid control that okay, this is how much I am willing to pay per each thousand impression that this particular ad is going to be generating for me. But for now, we are just going to leave it blank as it is and we're going to proceed. So come to this advanced setting. So for this advanced setting, you just have to leave everything the way it is, right? Then come here and click on continue. So once you click on continue, this is the ad group. Sorry, this is the ad level, and also this is the last level, right? So I have explained to you guys how to create your rich campaign from the campaign level, the ad group level, and this is the ad level, right? So in this ad level, as usual, ensure to give your campaign a name. And also you can see, right, that call to action is toggle off here. So this means that people will see our ad, but they will not be able to take any action. Let me select a video here quickly so that I'm going to demonstrate something for you guys. And through the video, I want to believe that you guys will understand what I'm talking about basically, right? So you see that we have TikTok post creative library. So if the video is already on your TikTok account, you can come to this TikTok post. But if the video is not on your account yet, you can put it on this creative library, click on upload, and you'll be taken to your computer, your laptop, or your desktop, depending on the device that you are using, and you can select the video from your device and start click on confirm to proceed from there, right? But then let's assume that the video is already on your TikTok account, right? So come here, put it on TikTok post. So come here to where you are seeing TikTok account. Click on this TikTok account. So if you have more than 2, 3, 5 TikTok accounts that are linked to your business center, right? Scroll through the list of options and select the right TikTok account so that you can proceed with that, right? But then I'm going to be selecting this video, right? So the video has already been selected. Then I'm going to click on confirm here. So once I click on confirm, you can see the video here, right? Now this video has no CTA, it has no call to action. Now, because the aim of this campaign is not to get people to go to any link, to go to any destination, maybe a landing page or something. The aim is actually to create a brand awareness. But let's say in a situation whereby you want to achieve brand awareness, let's say you are on a limited budget, you want to create brand awareness and at the same time try to make a sale from anybody that may be willing to take an action after the person has watched the video or has completed their watching the video, something like that, right? So if you want to do that, all you have to do is to come here to where we have the call to action. So click on this call to action. So once you click on this call to action, you see dynamic. That means TikTok Ads Manager will be selecting the CTA randomly for you, but we don't want to do that. So bring it on this standard. So on this standard, you can see shop now, learn more, download. So let me just put it on learn more because the person has watched the video and probably the person is interested, right? So as the person is interested, the person need to click on the button, something like learn more, so that the person will be taken to a landing page or somewhere that the person can read more about what the person has watched in that particular video, right? So you know that before there was no CTA here, right? But because we toggle this on, and that is what you are seeing here. So let me put it off. So once I put it off, you see that there's no CTA again. But once I put it on and select a specific CTA, so once I select a specific CTA, you see that it's going to appear here, right? So and then the next thing that you need to do, because you have selected the city, that is why we have a destination here. So you just need to put your landing page URL. So it's very, very important. put your landing page URL here, because once people click on this learn more, they need to go to a website or a landing page or something, right? So this is very, very important. Put your landing page URL here. So once you've done that, then you can click on this publish all. So once you click on this publish all, the ad will be approved and it will start serving to people. So these are the things that you guys need to know about how to set up a rich campaign objective, or maybe setting up an awareness campaign objective in TikTok Ads Manager. So if you have any question, you can always come to my DM to ask me, and I'll make sure to explain everything in detail for you.